family, welcome back to my channel with butterfly readings. As you see today, I'm doing a reading on Jennifer Lopez. Just want to get a divine insight. What's presently going on with Jennifer? For those who care, for those who are her fans. I'm also going to do a quick little relationship reading on Jennifer. I know she was engaged with Alex Rodriguez, who's known as Rod. And I don't know if they're still together right now or what. Let me just say that. I just want to get an idea of, what's present going on in that relationship. Just a little picky boo, okay? So before I get started, please know that whatever you hear, it is allegedly, and it's for entertainment purpose only. I will be using today my tarot deck cards, Oracle today, okay? As well as my True Love reading deck. I pretty much want to know in the present, what's present going on with Jennifer Lopez in the present. And a lot of times with my reading, sometimes I would get like a timeline messages to where my cards are in order, okay? And within that timeline, it gives you an idea of what's playing out in the now, but things are playing out gradually. And then a lot of times I don't get a timeline. Unfortunately, I would end up with random messages, but things are playing out. Like I said, give my readings a good anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks to 3 months to play out. But you shall see many of the events being manifested. Yes, indeed. That being said, I'm going to take my time because I have to concentrate. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Sharing is caring. And am I moving too slow with this? Is all good. Family, just fast forward. Just fast forward. So with that being said, let me get to this reading. I'm setting my attention like to throw things in dark, bring them out to the marvelous light. What is presently going on with Jennifer Lopez, that we know as J-Lo? What's presently going on with her mentally, emotionally? What is she dealing with in the present? I see those things in the dark. Let's bring them out to the marvelous light. What's affecting Jennifer in the present? What's present going on with Jennifer? What's going on with Jennifer Lopez? What's presently affecting Jennifer Lopez? What's going on with Jennifer Lopez? What's presently going on with Jennifer Lopez? What is she dealing with? What's going on with Jennifer Lopez? What is she dealing with? Presently going on with Jennifer. What's presently going on with Jennifer? What can we look forward to? What's presently going on with Jennifer? 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 I apologize for any background noise, family, if you hear any. What's presently going on with Jennifer? Is this car positioned correctly? What's presently going on with Jennifer? Is this car positioned correctly? What's presently going on with Jennifer? Is this car positioned correctly? Now we complete it this time. Presently going on with Jennifer. This car positioned correctly. It's presently going on with Jennifer. This car position correctly. What's presently going on with Jennifer Lopez? Hold on, family. I apologize, family. My queen was getting a little too loud. It's hard for me to concentrate. All right, family. I was told we are complete. As you know, I was setting my intentions. I wanted to know what's presently going on with Jennifer, as far as what she's dealing with, what she's going through, and as well, I was setting my intentions. I was saying to myself, I wanted to know what can we look forward to, as the coming weeks and days and weeks. What can we look forward to, okay, in the coming days and weeks. So anyway, let's get with this reading. Let me see if they are in any kind of divine order. Okay, family, this message is not in no divine order, okay? Please have ears to hear. We're getting ready to get to it. And remember, this right here is allegedly, nothing is set in stone, but this is what I'm picking up in the spirit, in the present, okay? Now, let me say this real quick. Um, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm gonna let the cards do the talking, okay? I'm going to let the cards do the talking. I'm the cards was talking. I don't want to make this video too long because I have to do the backup reading as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from, where do I want to start from? I'm going to start from the top and work my way down to the bottom, okay? So anyway, the first card is upside down. Real quick, this card is upside down. Now the reason I really decided to do this video is because I was hearing rumors that J-Lo and her boo Rod, um, I heard they had broken up. And so I like to facts check. I like to be led by the spirit. Let me just say that. Now, real quick, I didn't mean if you be the judge, okay? But you saw how these cards came out, okay? This is a transformation card. It came out upside down. It came out upside down. Now, this card right here, the transformation card, it has additional meanings, okay? A lot of time when I get this card, it can represent death, okay? But then it also can represent another type of death as far as a representing in the ending cycle in your life, okay? It represents an ending cycle in your life, okay, and some type of sudden change, okay. Let me just say that. But this card was upside down. It was upside down. So real quick, I'm gonna leave it upside down. So real quick, I want to read this real quick, okay? A time of ending is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking places in your personal life, relationship, business, or career. You have the strength at the transformation card. Ask you to have courage and to know that renewal flows every conclusion. Okay? So, like I said, this card speaks about a sudden change, a sudden, abruption change, okay, in her life, her personal life, all right, that she's like presently dealing with. Hold on, family. All right, I apologize for the third and fourth time. But anyway, you get it, family. So this card is speaking from that perspective. Like I said, it has additional meaning, but it definitely doesn't mean anything about death, okay? It's not upward, so it doesn't mean anything like that. The next card is material harvest. This is someone who has put the work in and they are reaping what they have sown. And we all know she's in a very fruitful, abundance place. So she's still in a good place as far as financially, okay? She's still in a good place there. In the present, also in the present, this is the balance card. Upward, it will be representing Jennifer in a place of balance, mind, body, and spirit. Whatever's going on with her, one of those are off. One of those are off, and there must be balance. In the present, she's off balance. And I'm sure, if she is dealing with a breakup, she is off balance. It's probably emotional, if anything, mental and emotional. Let me just say that. But in the present, she is operating as imbalance, okay? I'm sure she has a lot on her mind. Let me just say that. Right here, this speaks of prosperity begins. Okay, so for the most part, it's still speaking about her abundance. Okay, she's in an abundance place in all the other areas that matters. Family, home, and definitely, her resources. She's definitely in a abundant place when it comes to her resources as well. She's sown the seed and she's reaping her harvest in her life. The next card is upside down. Upward, this is the awareness card. This is somebody that's aware of their surroundings. Even in their relationship, they are aware of, where it's going. What I'm sensing about this card is upside down. The fact that it says awareness, the lack of awareness, the way I look at it is, she was not operating in her divine intuition. Okay, I'm sure whatever was going on, there were signs ahead. There were signs in her face. Let me just say that, as well as there were signs that, when I mean ahead, there were signs also, like during the relationship, shall I say, that she just was not operating in her awareness, of I know, shall I say. She could be, for the most part, ignoring it, and or maybe she just blind to it, okay? But for whatever reason, you know. But this card represents the lack of awareness. This right here is upside down. This is a triumph card. Okay, whatever's going on in her life, in her personal life, she does not feel. She feels like she lost a battle. She feels like she lost a battle. This is the opposite of triumph. She feels like she lost a battle. Right. The next card is upside down, upward, upward, in the divine present, upward. This will be Jennifer in a very hopeful, state of mind. Presently, allegedly, she's not feeling hopeful right now. She's not feeling hopeful at all, and rightfully so. If her and her boyfriend broken up, she's not in a good space at all. Like I said, something's going on with her to where she's not in a good place emotionally. She's not feeling hopeful whatsoever for whatever reason. This is Jennifer saying, I love. She still loves him. This is her saying, I love. She still loves Rod. Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Alex. She still loves him. This is Jennifer right here in the divine presence. She's seeking spiritual strength. Okay? In her own way, she's seeking spiritual strength to get through whatever it is that she's going through. Okay? I can't make this up. This is Jennifer dealing with heartache and loss. Okay? In the present, this is Jennifer dealing with conflict and defeat. conflict and defeat. And I'm sensing this has a lot to do with the relationship she was in. She feels defeated. Okay, there was definitely conflict in that relationship, and she feels defeated. Okay, this is Jennifer right here. She's trying to initiate her passion. You know, family, when you are in love, it's like everything is everything, and you know how it makes you feel when you're in love. You know, your passion is ignited, and you feel like you can conquer the world, and it's like nothing is going wrong in your world. Let me just say that. Now you would think this would be upside down, okay? But this is upward. So something is also going on with her where she's trying to get her zhush back, okay? It says here passion initiated. Okay, so she's trying to fight the good fight and move forward. Okay, and if anything, get back to that place of her operating in her passion of things that she loves to do. Okay, she's trying not to lose herself in the situation. Okay, that has personally really, drained her and, that has affected her. Okay. All right. This next card is the truth card. This card also represents um, clarity, revelation. Okay. The balance scale is swinging, but this is her resonating truth. Okay, she's seeing everything for what it is. Okay, in that relationship, she's accepting the truth. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, she's accepting the truth, and this card also represents judgment. Okay, it also represents judgment. This right here is fulfillment of wishes. As you see, when I look at these cards, they're pretty much giving us a lot of insight about the relationship, as well as what's going on in her life, as far as the seed she has planted, and she's definitely in a good, fruitful place in her life. This says fulfillment of wishes. So whatever she has been, believing for, her dreams were fulfilled. Okay, her wishes were fulfilled. Okay, so this pretty much the universe, letting us know that her fulfillment of wishes were granted to her. Okay, her success. Upside down. This is the authority card. Okay. Now, a lot of time when I get this card, due to the male figure, I think about someone in authority, like a father, or a someone like a cop or a military background, security. It's just somebody who has like an authority position. Okay, this card and up and upside down, it is the opposite of it of a authority figure. So when I look at this card, I think about her, I think about Rod, okay, her partner, okay, I think about him. So basically the spirit is trying to let us know a lot of this right here is speaking from the perspective, a lot of it based on her relationship. It's pretty much letting us know, as far as these cards that we're seeing, it has to do with this person right here. Okay, that's playing a big part as far as what's presently going on with her. Okay, allegedly. This I do know because I'm interpreting these cards, but I'm trying to let many of you know this is what the spirit is trying to convey to us. All of this right here, a lot of it is due to this. This person right here has her feeling like this. Okay, where she's dealing with spiritual strain, to where she's dealing with heartache and loss, to where she's dealing with conflict and defeat. So anyway, I'm through with that. I just want to give many of you a little background. What's presently going on with Jennifer. I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to do a relationship reading real quick on Jennifer and Rodriguez. Like I said, I think they have broken up, and I'm definitely receiving clarity and confirmation with that, with the cards. All right. But I want to know, I'm setting my attention, what presently happened in that relationship to cause them to break up. Now they might get back together, family, but I want to get an idea what was going on in that relationship. That's all I want to know. In the present, I want to know what was going on in that relationship that was causing conflict. Okay. So I'm setting my attention. I see those things in the dark, bring them out to a marvelous light. What was what was presently going on in the relationship that caused conflict in Jennifer and Rod relationship? What was Jennifer dealing with in that relationship? How was Rod treating her? What was the conflict? What was the conflict in that relationship? What was the conflict in that relationship with Jennifer and Roderick? What was the conflict all about? How was he making her feel? How was Rodriguez making Jennifer feel? What was the conflict in that relationship? What led up to them breaking up? What was a conflict all about? What was conflict all about? What was the conflict all about? Not this. Hold on, family. All right, family, I got distracted. I apologize. So anyway, I was sitting my teachers. I want to know what was the conflict that Jennifer was going through with her and Alex that led up to them separating, allegedly. What was the conflict about Jennifer and Alex? 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 What was the conflict? What was the conflict about Jennifer and Alex? What was the conflict about Jennifer and Alex? Composition correction. What was the conflict about Jennifer and Alex? Composition correction. What was the conflict about Jennifer and Alex? This composition correction. What the conflicts about Jennifer and Alex? This composition correction. The conflict about Jennifer and Alex. The conflict about Jennifer and Alex. What the conflict about Jennifer and Alex. What's the conflict about Jennifer and Alex? Composition correct. The conflict about Jennifer and Alex. It's composition correct. We're complete at this time. All right, family, we're complete at this time. I pretty much just said in my attention, as you heard me, I wanted to know what was the conflict that was concerning Jennifer and Alex, as far as them separating, breaking up. Now, will they get back together? Only time will tell, okay? That's not what this video is about. But I will, after I do this reading, give you my intuitive, what I'm sensing about that relationship when I'm finished, okay, family? So give me a minute. All right, family, this message is not in no kind of divine order. So let's get with it. Okay, have ears to hear. Please know everything is allegedly, nothing is set in stone. This is just what the spirit is revealing to me. All I'm going to do is interpret the cards, all right? All I'm going to do is interpret the cards. That's all I'm going to do, okay? That's all I'm going to do. And from what I'm seeing, it don't look too good. It don't look too good at all. Let me just say that. Okay, since these cards are not in divine order, I'm going to start with the first card. This card right here is called Reparenting Yourself. Okay? Now, when I see this card real quick, this card speaks of, you see how this is a little girl, okay? This is someone who's seeing their self as a child, and this is the same person they are an adult. This card says reparenting yourself. So obviously, the spirit trying to let us know Jennifer has been through some things when she was young, okay? I'm sure she's been through some things that has scarred her, that has bothered her, that she would probably like to shall I say, maybe put a band-aid on. Um, what I'm saying is she's been through some things that she hasn't really faced and owned up to, okay? And now she's a woman, all right? And those things that she's been through when she was young, okay, they are still with her. She hasn't healed from the childhood, okay? And so the spirit's trying to tell us, since this is a relationship reading, okay? Since this is a relationship reading, it speaks to her inner child as well as her growing up to the woman that she is now, as far as all her past relations, okay? They didn't end so well. So what this card is telling us, pretty much how Alex sees her. He sees her as someone that needs to heal, okay? It's kind of like he's saying, allegedly, you need to heal, you got some issues, okay? You need to heal. You got some issues. Whatever that your ex put you through, that was him. That's not me. Don't look at me as though I am, your exes, shall I say? Like I said, once Jennifer gets to that place of truly healing, because this card popped up for a reason. Once she gets to that place of truly healing, okay, from her past relations and become truly whole, she can move forward in a new relationship to where it's not affecting the new relationship. According to the spirit, she's carrying on some of that baggage in the relationship she had with Alex, okay? She needs to heal her inner child. She needs to do some spiritual work and meditate and focus on her as a child and do some inner healing work, okay? So this is how Alex see her. He see her as someone that got some issues and she needs to heal. I hope that makes sense to me. I'm trying to break it down, okay? Because had it been, upside down, it would be the opposite of what this is saying. She needs to put the work in, okay? This is upside down, family. This is upside down. Had it been upward, this is called the sacred woman. The sacred woman loves herself. She respects herself. She demands respect. Okay? This is upside down. Need I say more? Need I say more? According to the spirit, that was Jennifer in the relationship, allegedly. According to the spirit, that's how Alex was seeing Jennifer in that relationship. Okay? As far as how she was carrying herself in the relationship. This is upside down. Upward. This is a woman that feels good from the inside out. She feels good from the inside out in their relationship for whatever reason. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting all the blame on Jennifer. All I'm doing is interpreting the cards, family. For whatever reason, in that relationship, she was not feeling good from the inside out. And it could have had a lot to do with maybe how Alex was treating her. Okay? I'm not through with the cards yet. In their relationship, there were times when she was not feeling good from the inside out. This card is upside down. Upward, this is inner peace. This is someone who has inner peace. What's going on with Jennifer? According to the spirit in that relationship, she didn't have inner peace. And it can be due to worrying, too much looking outside of yourself, focus on others instead of yourself. Maybe she was just too busy worried about what Alex was doing. Okay? At the end of the day, allegedly, she was operating in lack of inner peace in that relationship. This is upside down. Upward, this is the distorted female. This is someone that is just devastated. She is devastated. Okay? The distorted woman is putting all the blame on their significant other. Okay? Had it been upward. But I will say this is Jennifer. According to the spirit, she's not a distorted female. Okay? So she's hurt, but she's not putting all the blame on Alex. Okay? She's not putting all the blame on him. So I guess what it takes two. The plot thickens. This card right here is emotional freedom. Alex and Jennifer had emotional freedom in that relationship. Jennifer was able to express herself freely, and Alex was able to express himself freely. A lot of times when I see this card family, it also can mean an open relationship. Okay, trying to please your partner, letting people in. Okay, sometimes it can backfire on you. And I'm not saying that they had a open relationship, but this can represent that. Okay, they had emotional freedom. She let him emotionally express himself, and he let her emotionally express herself. But this was part of the equation, emotional freedom. Okay? But it can backfire also. The plot thickens. This was upside down. Okay. So this is upside down. Upward, this is the divine masculine. The divine masculine support the divine feminine in all the ways that matters. Okay. He tends to her, her mental, he's just there for her in all the ways that matter. Okay. This was upside down. So according to the spirit, Alex, Mr. Rodriguez was not supporting Jennifer in all the ways that matter for whatever reason. And when I look at this card right here, the sacred woman, remember the sacred woman respects herself. The sacred woman is not gonna let nobody disrespect her. Let me just say that. But Jennifer was operating like this, okay? And that's the opposite of a sacred woman. Okay, that's letting people do things to you and you don't speak up and you don't stand up for yourself, okay? This right here allegedly was Alex. Alex was operating as the opposite of a divine masculine in that relationship. Not saying that he, was always like that. I'm sure in the beginning, he was pursuing her, doing all the things that matter in order to get her. But somewhere in that relationship, somewhere he let the ball drop. He let the ball drop, and he was not, in all the ways that matter, he was not supporting her. Okay, in the way that she feels that matters. Now I can see why I was seeing this right here. Someone who wasn't feeling good from the inside out. This card is upward. This is resolving conflict. So there was conflict in their relationship. And as you see, you can see the female trying to talk to her significant other, trying to resolve the conflict, whether it be, operating as empathy, compassion, and understanding. Okay. So according to the spirit, there was conflict, and Jennifer was trying to, solve the conflict. Okay, she was trying to solve the conflict. He pops up again. Jennifer say, "I love him." She still loves him, even though he's acting like a dis. Even though he's not acting like a divine masculine, she still loves him. Even though she wasn't feeling good from the inside out in that relationship, she still loves him. Even though she was not operating as a sacred woman, someone who's respect themselves, but Jennifer was not respecting herself in that relationship. She still loves him. Interesting. Pretty much however he was treating her, she was just putting up with it, okay? There's no telling what she was dealing with in that relationship. But anyway, it starts with her and it ends with her. Let me just say that. This is the soulmate card. Give me a minute to clarify. Okay, I was trying to receive clarity. This card is up for a reason. This is how Jennifer sees Alex. She sees him as her soulmate. Sometimes you can love people blindly, okay? She loves him. She loves him. She sees him as her soulmate, but I'm sensing Alex is not her soulmate. Alex is a twin flame of hers, okay? Excuse me. She sees him as a soulmate, so this really should be upside down, but it's pretty much it pops up because it's how she sees him. She loves him. She loves him. She sees him as her soulmate, but he's not her soulmate. Your soulmate loves you for you. Your soulmate ain't trying to change you, okay? And also when you with your soulmate, when you with your soulmate, you pretty much with your other half. That's the point I'm trying to make, okay? You know, yeah, you would have issues like everybody else, but they would be pretty much minor issues because you and your soulmate, y'all just get each other. Y'all are equally yoked, okay? For the most part, y'all are equally yoked. Like I said, she sees him as her soulmate, but he's not. He's not. Your soulmate is not going to have you to where you're like this. Let me just say that. Okay. You're not respecting yourself in the relationship. You letting anything go. Okay. You're not standing up for yourself. You're not speaking up. No, you won't be going through all of this if you was dealing with your soulmate. And like I said, I'm not putting all the blame on him. She has to speak up. Okay. If she don't speak up, if he see her as a wounded bird, this how he will see her. You got issues, and that issue stem from her past. As far as her loving herself, because you love yourself, you don't let nobody do anything to you. You're not gonna just stand for anything. Okay, you're gonna stand up for yourself because you operate in self love. This is Jennifer trying to put the work in. According to the spirit, she pretty much manifested that relationship. So obviously she must have her eyes on him for quite some time, checking him out from a distance. I think they've been a couple since 2015, I believe. But anyway, obviously, hold on, family. All right, fam. I apologize. I had to pause real quick. But anyway, yeah, Jennifer pretty much manifested their relationship. Okay, I'm sure like I said, she was checking him out from a distance, and she's doing what Jennifer do. Okay, and she pulled Rod. Okay, she pulled him, and whatever she was doing. Let me just say, it worked in her favor. Okay. Now this card right here, this is a luminosity card. It's not really, well, let me tell you what it represents first. It says when a woman glows from within, she naturally attracts a chivalrous male. When a woman glows from within. So look at this card right here. She manifested that relationship. So, according to the spirit, this is not how she's feeling now, but this is pretty much what she did or how she was or the energy she was giving off. Let me just say that this is pretty much what she was giving off to attract that relationship. Okay. She was glowing from the inside out. And according to the spirit, she had attracted a chivalrous male. Okay. But it's crazy. It said, she was, operating as a luminosity. That's one that's, feeling good about themselves, they have a glow to themselves, So when he met her, she was really in a good place emotionally, you know. It's crazy because and I see this card right here. This eventually what was going on in the relationship. She wasn't feeling good from the inside out right here, and this pretty much how she was when he met her. This is how she was when he met her. That was one thing about her that he found very attracting. very attracting, but it's crazy. He ended up getting with her, and something was going on in their relationship to where she wasn't even feeling good from the inside out anymore. It's crazy, but it happens. This is upside down. Upward, it is maturity. Having maturity in being in a relationship. Okay, the way I look at maturity, when you are both equally yoked, you are both are on one accord. Okay. I also, while looking about maturity, you both know what y'all want, and like I said, y'all both are on one accord. Okay. This is the lack of maturity. There was lack of maturity in that relationship. It's what I'm sensing. I really want to put all the blame on him. But for instance, it's kind of like someone is taking you on for a ride, but they're not really trying to go anywhere. At the end of the day, they're gonna lead you at a dead end, shall I say? Um, their relationship lacked maturity. Okay, it definitely lacked immaturity. Let me just say that it did not. It was not. Their relationship was not operating in, shall I say, with a strong foundation. Okay, I had my other cars, I'm sure the foundation car would have popped up and it would have been upside down. Okay, um, when I look at this car right here, I see a relationship that started off not on a solid foundation whatsoever. It definitely lacked it. They definitely lacked maturity. Okay, but when I look at this right here, I see why. I see why. When I look at this right here, I see why. Okay. Oh boy, when I look at this right here, I see why. And this is him not being a divine feminine, not supporting her in all the ways that matter. The gardener. I'm sorry, the garden. Let me get it right. This is the garden, okay? All right, family. This, like I said, this is the garden card. A lot of times I get this card mixed up with the gardener. But anyway, this card right here represents honor yourself as the beautiful person you are, trusting in life as it is. So when I'm sensing about this card speaking of Jennifer, she needs to honor herself. Okay? And I hate to say it, when it comes to honoring yourself, you are what? Loving yourself. You are what? Respecting yourself. Okay? I truly believe, maybe this little break that she and him are going through. Let's give her time to reflect, okay? But this card popped up for a reason. It's saying that she's in a process of honoring herself, okay? And just know that she's a beautiful person, okay? She's a beautiful person, and she needs to trust in life as it is. Okay, pretty much see the good about her. Okay, and don't look for validation in nobody else. See the good about her. How do Jennifer feel about her? How do Jennifer sees her? Okay, she needs to honor herself. Okay, this is the Civil Waterfall card, and I'm not surprised seeing this card. When I see this card right here represents someone that's hoping for the best. Okay, um, if it is true that they have separated because they were engaged, if it's true that they have separated during this separation time, because according to the spirit, she still loves him. Okay, she still loves him. But during this time of separation, she's still hoping for the best. She's still hoping for the best, that things can somehow miraculously, just change for the best. Okay, I'm sure, she's sitting back reflecting on her part and what she could have done differently. Okay, yeah, she can't speak for him, but like I said, let me see something, family. Oh boy. Okay. What I'm picking up intuitively is this is Jennifer, okay? During their time of separation, she's hoping for the best, that things with them, being apart, okay? Because sometimes absence make the heart grow fonder. I truly believe she's sitting back, reflecting, and just hoping for the best, that just maybe things might work out. They might end up getting back together. Women and men, we think differently, okay? I don't sense that Alex is sitting back hoping for the best. Okay. Like I said, I really don't know what really, really, really jumped off, shall I say, that caused them to really split. All right. But this is her. She is hoping for the best. She loves him. She really do love him. Okay. I sense that Jennifer loves Rod, that we know is Alex Rodriguez. I sense that she does love him, but I sense that he's not in love with her anymore. This is what I'm sensing. And if this is the case, I can truly understand why I saw this card right here. Okay? The opposite of being a divine masculine, not being there for her in all the ways that matter. Okay? This is the one who's slipping away, okay, from their lady love. This is someone who's have that, you're talking to them and it goes one ear, not the other. Okay? They're not really there for you in all the ways that matter. Okay? Um, I sense he do love her, but I sense he's not in love with her. You know that feeling when you're in love with somebody, they call you jump. He's not jumping. He's not jumping. Okay? And I kind of sense him, operating in his ego as well, in his pride. He's not jumping. Okay, she might jump. She might jump if she keep carrying herself like this as a non-sacred woman. I can see her jumping, but not him. Oh no, not him. So anyway, let me see something, family. Let me see something. I'm setting my intentions. I want to know, will Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez, will they get back together? Hold on, family. I was setting my intentions. I want to know, will Jennifer and Alice Rodriguez get back together? I sense that if they do, I just sense that it's not going to last. So I'm going to go ahead and say intuitively, I'm predicting that they won't get back together. I'm also predicting that they won't get married. Okay, for whatever reason. Okay, but I wish Jennifer the best. I hate to say it, she needs to heal. She needs to heal. She needs to do some inner work. She needs to love herself, forgive herself, okay? Forgive herself by not operating as a sacred woman when it comes to her past relationships, because it has spilled over in this relationship, okay? Just what Jennifer needs to do. She needs to work on this right here, healing that inner child, that young woman that she was, okay? She needs to reflect on her life, love herself, forgive herself, heal, so she can operate in this. A sacred woman who loves herself, she respects herself, she demands respect, and she ain't putting up with no bullshit. Let me just say that. Okay? And I say that with love. So I thank you, family, for watching. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for your love and supporting my channel. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And just remember, for entertainment purpose only, okay? All of this is allegedly, but I am led by the Spirit. Let a lot of this play out, okay? And even if they happen to get back together, time will tell. Time will tell. But the way from what I'm looking, if she gets back with him and he's still doing this right here, not operating as a divine masculine, not supporting her in all the ways that matter, it's her fault. It's her fault. You know why it's her fault? Because this would be her still operating in a non-sacred woman. Okay? If she gets to this right here, all right, if she heals whole and become whole, okay, the inner child become whole, she operate in this. A divine sacred woman, okay? When she gets like this, she ain't gonna put up with no mess like this. Let me just say that. Peace and love to you all, and bye for now.